Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and we welcome you to Augusta, Illinois, here in the campus of Southeastern High School. It is night one of the Hancock County Tournament, bringing you all 6 games live this year here on Central Illinois Sports. My name is Brian Shoemaker. Gavin Hilgenbrink running the camera and the technical particulars for us this evening as we get you ready for the Unity Mustangs taking on the West Hancock Titans in what should be a fun way to open up this tournament matchup. You're watching live on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We're going to get you ready for the Hancock County Tournament here in just a few minutes. We're going to take a couple of minutes to step aside here on the pregame show and tell you about some of the wonderful sponsors who are bringing us to you tonight here from Augusta Southeastern High School. We'll tell you all about that and more back in 2 minutes here on the pregame show. Need to clean up that grease trap or septic tank? Voss Pumping is the crew for you. Rusty Voss has experience pumping grease traps and septic tanks since 2001. Licensed in Illinois, call Rusty at 217-936-2520 or 217-242-7599. Voss Pumping wishes all of the teams good luck in this week's Hancock County Tournament.
New year, new closet. From basics to outerwear, bottoms, and dresses, we have your next outfit waiting here at 3 Keys Collection, with sizes ranging from small to 3XL. You can shop with us online at 3keyscollection.com, or you can pop in our shop anytime in Nauvoo, Illinois. We opened our shop to support these 3 little keys and have loved every single minute of it. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to follow our journey with new arrivals weekly.
KL Real Estate is your first stop when you're looking to buy, sell, or rent your next home in Hancock County and the surrounding area. Kim Logan and her team have the experience and knowledge to empower consumers to make smart decisions about their next home purchase. Learn more online at NauvooRealEstate.com or call 319-325-3852 for KL Real Estate in Nauvoo. Baxter Winery in Nauvoo, Illinois' oldest winery, invites you to stop by for your next outing with friends or family. Stop by for Carol's delicious homemade pies or try some spices and snack foods from Nauvoo Nibbles. And of course, enjoy your favorite glass of wine and a cheese plate at the Wine Barrel, proudly featuring Baxter's Old Nauvoo brand wines. Find current hours online at NauvooWinery.com. Welcome back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Brian Shoemaker bringing you all the action here from Southeastern High School as we get ready to bring you all 6 games here from the Hancock County Tournament. We also remind you that Charlie, Jack, John, and the whole gang is down in Winchester tonight for championship quarterfinal action from the 100th Winchester Invitational Tournament. You'll see top-ranked Jacksonville Route taking on Payson Seymour in the first game at 6:15, followed up by highly touted Camp Point Central taking on a very stingy Brown County Hornet squad coming up around 7:45. You can pop one on your TV, pop one on your tablet, and watch both games at the same time here, courtesy of us at Central Illinois Sports. Tell you first a little bit about the Unity Mustangs down on the far end of the court. 6-8, their current record here on the season. A team, though, that has won 5 of their last 7 basketball games. Their only losses have come to the talented Palmyra, Missouri squad coached by Brian Ray, and then a loss to Payson Seymour by 2 points in a game that the Mustangs had a chance to win on the last possession in their own Mississippi Valley Invitational Tournament during Christmas week. We've seen some improved play from Gavin Koenig and Melvin McMillan inside. Cody Schaefer has become a real staunch leader in the backcourt for this team, along with some defensive efforts from Ryle Duke and some sharp shooting from the Caspery boys and a whole lot more. You'll expect to see freshman Sawyer Allen stepping into the lineup sometime as well in the evening, along with the whole cast and crew that Keith Carruthers has ready to go. This team is very stingy defensively. This is a team that will work very hard to grab rebounds tonight, and a team that we expect to maybe compete here and surprise a few people this week here at Augusta. Coming up in the nightcap tonight, it's going to be the Southeastern Suns, led by Danny Stevens. They'll be taking on the Illini West Chargers, and that'll be in our nightcap here tonight. We're going to step away for 2 more minutes of break. When we come back, we'll tell you a little bit about the West Hancock Titans coming up here on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey, Dad, we're going for a run.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone.
Another virus was blocked? Are you doing an online quiz?
This one's going to tell me my IQ.
All these quizzes are for us to get your passwords for everything. How do you not know that? How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am? All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for Cars and Strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
A bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
Getting ready for that spring home improvement project? Give Handy Andy LLC a call. With 16 years of experience, Andrew Hilgenbrink can tackle it all from remodeling, kitchens and bathroom, flooring, painting, and more. Fence work comes with a 12 to 15-year warranty. Mention this ad and get a 15% discount on one project. Give Andrew a call at 217-572-0414. Handy Andy LLC is fully insured and bonded. Mailiff Insurance and Financial Services is your trusted, independent insurance company when it comes to personal and commercial insurance. We're a full-service, independent insurance and financial firm with years of combined knowledge in auto, home and life insurance, along with farm, commercial property, and general business protection services. Get unbiased and objective advice and service from the same person you got your coverage from. Give us a call in Mendon at 217-936-3333 or in Carthage at 217-357-0022 for Mailiff Insurance.
It's Sleep Tight's biggest sale of the year. Get a king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. You heard me right. It's king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. And as always, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Better bed, less money? You bet. It's Sleep Tight's king for the price of a queen and queen for the price of a twin. Going on now at Sleep Tight, Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb.
Better bed, less money. Sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
Welcome you back here to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show at the Hancock County Tournament. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal. They serve the entire region and beyond. Check out their online loan application at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Captains meeting at the center court with our officials tonight, and we'll tell you a little bit about Jeff Dahl's West Hancock Titans squad. Last time we were able to check this record, and somebody will probably correct us because we might be a little bit wrong, we have them touted right now at 13-3. They suffered an unfortunate loss at the end of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament to Rock Ridge on a little bit of a questionable call there at the end that resulted in some free throws for Rock Ridge to win the ball game right as the buzzer was expiring. But this is a very, very good West Hancock County basketball team. You want to talk about when the days when West Hancock and Warsaw and Nauvoo-Calusa were the pride of Western Illinois basketball. These boys remember it as youngsters, and they want to bring it back to prominence here in the Hancock County area. You've got guys like Brian Gerhardt, Gavin Grodhouse, Gage Scott, Alec Himes, Louis Siegfried, Luke Jacko, and more that really, really bring some nice depth to this squad. They've got some beef. They've got some height. This is a football school, and you've got some guys with strength there on the inside to bring it all to them. Just about a minute left here before we get ready for starting lineups and the national anthem, we would presume, here at Southeastern High School. We're going to step away for 2 more minutes. When we come back, we'll bring you Game 1 of the Hancock County Tournament. It's the Unity Mustangs taking on the West Hancock Titans. So glad you are watching along with us here live on Central Illinois Sports.
It's Sleep Tight's biggest sale of the year. Get a king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. You heard me right. It's king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. And as always, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Better bed, less money? You bet. It's Sleep Tight's king for the price of a queen and queen for the price of a twin. Going on now at Sleep Tight, Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb.
Better bed, less money. Sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
The Daily Grind in Mendon is your newest spot for delicious drinks 7 days a week. Coffee, lattes, Lotus drinks, and smoothies are all available. Tempt your taste buds with our new Magic Wand Lotus drink. Look for the flags on the west side of Mendon. Open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 6 to 5 on Sundays. Find us on Facebook for a full menu and more. That's The Daily Grind, located in Mendon. Your local dairy farmers remind you there are 13 ways milk can help your body. Just one serving of milk each day provides 25% of the body's daily needs for calcium to maintain strong bones and teeth, and 16% of your daily needs of protein to help build and repair muscle tissue. Milk, it does a body good. Get yours next summer at the Adams County Fair Milkshake Stand. Brought to you by your local dairy farmers.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Caleb Vandevelli, Pat Vandevelli, or Chris Dorsey with B&P Insurance Agency in Pittsfield, Winchester, or Bluffs if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Getting ready to jump center circle here today, it's Gavin Koenig getting him to take on number 42, Luke Jacko. West Hancock wins the tip, and we are off and running here on Central Illinois Sports. So glad you're joining us along for game 1 of 2 here at the Hancock County Tournament. Driving baseline is Lewis Siegfried. He tips it off now into the middle of the lane. That is Brian Gerhardt. Basketball goes back up to the top of the key to Gage Scott. He's going to drive in through 2 defenders. Layup no good. It gets rebounded by McMillan. Cody Schaefer now with the basketball as he crosses the time stripe here in the first minute of the Hancock County Tournament. Ryle Duke with a ball fake in the middle, gives it out to Koenig. He fakes on the right wing, tries to drive on the sideline, gets blocked partially, and that's going to go out of bounds. And they say that'll be West Hancock basketball. 7:22 left here in the opening frame. This West Hancock County team really started off quietly and has really started to pick up some steam here, getting some media attention across the area, and we're excited to see them again here tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Basketball goes now to Scott. He moves it around the top of the key, a little 3-man weave into Gerhardt. He drives in against Caspery, up, shots up and good. 2 points for Gerhardt as the basketball game gets going. It's a 2-0 lead here for West Hancock. Mendon Unity with the basketball once again, now at the volleyball line. This is Carter Caspery. Carter Caspery is number 2, Caleb Caspery number 4. They get the basketball into Duke. Nice little move on the give and go. Duke can't get it, gets his own rebound, goes up again. Basketball no good, picked up by the Titans. That's Luke Jacko. West Hancock wants to push now. 3-ball on the way from Alex Himes. It's good. 3-ball for Himes is on the way. Make it a 5-0 lead here quickly for West Hancock. Mustangs on the move now as Cody Schaefer's got the basketball. He drives in on the left side, puts it up, a little forced shot, no good. Rebound by Koenig. Gets it back out now. Mustangs work along the perimeter. Get it back to Koenig, kick out to Duke. Koenig really is able to get himself some exposure there. He's got some long arms and able to get the ball as now it's a 3-ball on the way from Carter Caspery. Caspery knocks one down, and it is 5-3 here. 5:57 left in the first quarter on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Drive on the baseline now is Siegfried, and they say that might be an offensive foul as we get the official's call here. That will be on Siegfried. That's going to be his first personal, team first, and it'll be a Unity basketball. Just a little bit of pressure on the backside now. Mustangs with the basketball here, moving around. This is Koenig now on the right side. Flips it over the corner. It's stolen. Here comes the run. This is Himes. Himes tries to get it to Jacko. That ball's going to tip and go out of bounds. A little too fast for the Titans that time. Checking into the ball game now is going to be number 14. That's a 6-foot sophomore forward. That's Gavin Grothaus. It's 3-5 here. West Hancock on top early. It's 5:30 left to go in the first quarter, so glad you're joining us here on Central Illinois Sports. Basketball now in to McMillan. He's going to get it around to Duke. Back to McMillan. McMillan tries to tip it out to Schaefer. Nothing there as he was double-teamed and it got tipped away. He gets the basketball and back now at the block. He's guarded by Jacko. Nothing there. They want to do a little give and go here between Schaefer and McMillan. Schaefer pulls up from 15, nothing there. Gives it over to Duke on the wing. Now they get it back into McMillan in the paint. McMillan goes up. A nice little shot by Melvin McMillan. He ties the basketball game up at 5 apiece here on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Titans moving quickly back down. It's the basket for number 14. That's Gavin Grothaus. He gets his first 2 of the game. And now we are at a 7-5 advantage for the Titans here. 4:45 left to go in the ball game. McMillan now on the left wing. He's going to try and make a move around. He gets it to Caspery. Drives baseline into double coverage. Thought he had it, and they say he's going to travel as he stepped and dragged that foot just a little too far. Turnover for the Mustangs, and it'll be Titans basketball, the length of the floor to go here. Game 1 of 6 for the week here. We'll bring you games Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Coming up here live from Augusta Southeastern, while Jack, John, and Charlie are down at Winchester all week. Put one on your tablet, put one on your TV. You can watch both at the same time right here on YouTube. Titans trying to work the basketball around the top of the lane now. They get it back to Grothaus. He drives in, nothing there. Kicks it out now to Alec Himes. Himes working around the right side, guarded by Duke at the high elbow. Back to Grothaus, guarded by Schaefer. Titans able to play a little patient possession here. They'll work for a good shot. Drive now on the line. This is Scott. Gets it in. Nice little dish-off pass to Jacko. Jacko puts in 2 more. Chalk it up 4 points for him, and now it's 9-5. 3:55 left here to go in the opening frame. Cody Schaefer is going to bring it across the SHS Sun in the middle of the spot. He tries to go all the way in, just about loses it, kicks it back out to Caspery. Back into Duke now. This is Koenig driving in. Nothing there, and he'll get it back to Schaefer. Schaefer now tries to move it inside. Koenig's got it at the short corner. Nicely guarded there by Himes. Now back into Koenig. He's at the top of the free throw line. Kicks it out. Caspery, 3-ball from the right wing is good for Caleb Caspery. Knocks it down for 3, and it's now a 9-8 advantage as Caspery's got 6 points on the evening for the Unity Mustangs. Titans on the drive again. They get it now into Himes. He gets stopped up by Koenig at the short corner. Nice defensive effort. They kick it now to Scott. Working around the perimeter. Here's a little drive from Gerhardt. Gerhardt stops at the block. Nothing there. Kicks it back out to Grothaus. Almost lost it on the pass. Titans now working. Jacko at the free throw line. Takes a little turnaround jumper off the rim and no good, and rebounded by Schaefer. 2:55 left to go here in the opening quarter. Mustangs team has won 5 of their last 7 games. Defeated Liberty here last Tuesday. They've been off for almost a week, and Schaefer's going to get the offensive foul. Schaefer picks up the foul. It's his first, team first. It'll be a turnover on the Mustangs. It'll be a Titan basketball here with 2:46 to go. Schaefer just got a little too frugal with that elbow for the officials' liking. Gerhardt brings it across the time line, guarded by McMillan, over to Grothaus now on the left wing. 4 Titans around the perimeter. Jacko in the box. Drive here comes in, no good. Rebound comes the way of Koenig, and here come the Mustangs wanting to run. Here comes Schaefer. Schaefer around the free throw line. Gets it to Duke in the left corner. Nothing there, and he looks for a pass out. He's guarded tightly by Scott. Tries to get away with it. Ball gets loose. Picked up by Schaefer. Nice effort by the Titans on the play. That was Alec Himes diving for the basketball. Mustangs will reset here. 2:12 left to go here in the opening frame. Basketball gets worked around the right wing now. This is Caspery, top of the key. Nothing there as he thought about the 3-ball. Gives it down to Koenig. Koenig's moves. Spin around, gets tipped off of West Hancock. That'll go off of Gage Scott's hands. And now checking in for West Hancock is number 12. That's Nolan Hurt, a 6-foot junior guard. Caleb Caspery is going to check in for the Mustangs. Number 4, he's a 5'11 senior forward, along with Nick Maynard, also 5'11 guard. Where's number 11? Mustangs basketball out of bounds in front of the home bench here at Augusta. Ball goes into the backcourt. Maynard able to pick it up. 2 minutes left to go here in the opening frame. It's been a fun little one so far. It's 9-8. West Hancock with the lead. And we're going to get a hold there. Somebody's going to pick up a foul real quick. Foul goes the way of number 14. That's Gavin Grothaus. That'll be his first, team second. Gage Scott will check back into the basketball game. He'll sit down Alec Himes. With 1:50 left to go here, just a little bit of a smaller lineup, if you can say that, for the West Hancock Titans. This is a big team. Maynard, the inbound man, gets it into McMillan. Nice run on the paint. Gets it into McMillan at the block, and he puts it in for 2. It's a 10-9 Mustang lead now as McMillan has 4. 1:40 left here in the opening frame. Basketball comes across by the way of Brian Gerhardt. He drives, give it off on the left wing now. That's Hurt. Hurt Back to Gerhardt. Gerhardt 3 balls up and good. A little give and go play puts 3 more on the board for Gerhardt. His first 3 of the ball game, and now it's a 12-10 West Hancock lead. 1:20 left to go here in the opening quarter. Schaefer with the basketball. He drives inside, gets stopped, popped up from 8 foot, rolls around the rim and good. Nice little friendly roll for Cody Schaefer. Ties the basketball game here at 12. His first 2 of the game. 1 minute left to go here in the opening quarter. Driving down the line, this is Scott. Scott, nice move, nothing there though, and he'll get it out. Rebounded by McMillan. Can't find an outlet man quickly, and now Maynard will pick it back up, and he'll take it across the timeline. Just a little bit of extended pressure here from West Hancock with 50 seconds to go. They try to find Caspery down. He picks it up off the block, loses the ball, a little bit of a scuffle, and it comes up for the way for the Titans. Here comes Gerhardt. Gerhardt spinning around, nice move, drives into the lane, kicks it out into the corner. That's Nolan Hurt. Hurt at the free throw line. He's got to get rid of it, gives it now back to Scott. Driving around, guarded by Caspery. 30 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. Gerhardt with the basketball, guarded out by Melvin McMillan. It's 12-12 here in what's been an entertaining opening quarter of the Hancock County Tournament. Basketball whips around now. This is Gerhardt. He'll dribble it out for the last shot. McMillan guarding around the three-point line. 4 Titans around the perimeter, and now Jacko goes out to join him. He'll try and set the pick. Nothing there. 9 seconds left. Gerhardt with a long 3 off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by McMillan. Mustangs can get 1 more. 3 seconds. 2. Caspery's got to heave it up, and he's not going to get it off in time. Your score after 1 quarter of play, it's West Hancock 12, Unity 12. We're at the Hancock County Tournament. So glad you're joining us here on Central Illinois Sports. Need to clean up that grease trap or septic tank? Voss Pumping is the crew for you. Rusty Voss has experience pumping grease traps and septic tanks since 2001. Licensed in Illinois, call Rusty at 217-936-2520 or 217-242-7599. Voss Pumping wishes all of the teams good luck in this week's Hancock County Tournament.
New year, new closet. From basics to outerwear, bottoms, and dresses, we have your next outfit waiting here at 3 Keys Collection, with sizes ranging from small to 3XL. You can shop with us online at 3keyscollection.com, or you can pop in our shop anytime in Nauvoo, Illinois. We opened our shop to support these 3 little keys and have loved every single minute of it. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to follow our journey with new arrivals weekly.
Bringing you back, start of the second quarter. It's Mustangs basketball, game tied at 12 here on a nice opening quarter for both teams. You're watching it live at the Hancock County Tournament on Central Illinois Sports. Schaefer with the basketball, kicks it out to Maynard now on the right wing. He's guarded tightly. He's got to move with the basketball. He's guarded out by Nolan Hurt. Mustangs whip it around the perimeter now. This is Schaefer again on the left wing. Moves it around. Here comes Caspery. Tries to spin around. Nothing there. Schaefer's going to put up a 3-ball and airballs that one. Here come the Titans looking to push. Hurt pushes it now down to Gerhardt. Gerhardt drives in, and he's going to get the bucket. Count it for Gerhardt. He'll get the friendly 3-point play opportunity. Gerhardt with the basket. Carter Caspery's going to check back in. He's going to sit down Cody Schaefer. They have not reported the foul yet. We believe that one was on Schaefer. It is. That's going to be Schaefer's second as we get going here in the second quarter. Free throw is no good. And the Titans come back up with the basketball. 7:26 left to go here in the opening frame as West Hancock's got it. Lewis Siegfried takes the basketball, gives it back up now to Hurt. He's at the top of the key, guarded by Caspery. Caspery guarding up around the top. Gerhardt with the basketball, 3-ball on the way from Siegfried, that's Alec Himes, no good, and rebounded by Koenig. He threw it away though. Here comes Gerhardt on the steal. Gerhardt, nice up and under move from Gerhardt. He'll put it in for 2 more. That's going to make it 16 now. Gerhardt's got 7 on the night. Caleb Caspery with the basketball, drives into double trouble, loses the basketball, stolen away by Hurt. Here come the Titans. They've got a 4-point advantage now after a couple of quick baskets. It's going to be a blocking foul on McMillan as Siegfried really got ahead of steam and goes into that one. McMillan will pick up the foul. That's going to be his first, team third. Siegfried here at the basketball. His first free throw attempt of the night is good. Chalk up one for Siegfried on the free throw tried. His first points of the night. 17-12 advantage. He goes up for the second. Off the rim, no good, and that's going to be rebounded by Carter Caspery. Mustangs trying to cut back in. They dug themselves a little 5-point hole early. It's 6:40 left to go here in the second quarter. Caspery with the basketball on the left wing, trying to get it into Ethan Voss, who checked in. That's number 34. Tries to find Maynard on the backdoor cut. Nothing there as it was tipped up by Siegfried. It'll go out of bounds and remain Mustangs basketball. Just shy of the left side block here on their end of the court. Maynard will be the inbound man. Caspery and Voss on the left side. Caspery and McMillan on the right. Maynard tries to inbound, gets it to Caleb Caspery. Whips it around to Carter, now back to Maynard in the corner. Guarded tightly by Nolan Hurt. He's got to get rid of it. They find Caleb on the backdoor cut. He tries to go baseline, nothing there, and he'll lose it and go out of bounds. This Mustang team sometimes gets a little too turnover prone. Something that they're able to cut down on really would be a big benefit to them, especially when you're playing some of these top-tier teams like the West Hancock Titans. 6:20 to go here in the opening frame. Mustangs down by 5. Gerhardt with the basketball. Here comes Gage Scott with the pick. They give it back to Scott now. Top of the key. 3-ball on the way from Scott is good. Scott 3 on the pick and roll. His first 3 of the night make it 20-12 now. West Hancock with the lead. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Mustangs need to find a little spark back in the offensive play, and that's gonna make it as Caspery tries to throw to his brother and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover on the Mustangs, and you're going to see Sawyer Allen check into the ball game. 6-foot freshman forward. 1,000-point scorer during his junior high career, has been getting some extended minutes. Talented free throw shooter and able to really create some shots for himself. Getting some minutes here in the first game of the Hancock County tournament. Gerhardt will walk the basketball across the timeline. Scott's going to come up and set a pick again. Last time they did that, he got a 3-ball out of the deal. Here comes Siegfried. Drives in, nothing there as he gets guarded by Maynard. Alec Himes gets a little advantage on McMillan. He drives in, and now that's going to be a foul on McMillan, and if it is, that's his second. That'll be a foul on McMillan, his second personal foul, 4th of the half now. First free throw is up and no good. And that is Alec Himes at the free throw line. Koenig will check back in. He'll sit down McMillan, who's got 2 fouls. Himes at the free throw line again. Second one's good. Knock it down for Himes. He's got 4. Makes it 21-12 here with 5:36 left to go here in the opening frame. Maynard with the basketball. Almost gets it stolen away by Gerhardt. Tried to find Allen on the backdoor cut. The pass just got a little too far. They knew where each other wanted to be, but Allen couldn't get there in time. It's another turnover for Unity. And West Hancock has a chance to extend this 9-point lead. This was a 12-12 ball game. Mustangs have been scoreless here for 2.5 minutes. Here to start the second quarter. Gerhardt with the basketball, drives into double trouble, has to get it away. Maynard on his tail. Gives the basketball now out to Siegfried. Siegfried drives in, kicks it back out to Gerhardt. Himes really battling with Koenig on the inside, trying to get some position, but nothing there. Here comes Siegfried again. Drives in, a little 3-man weave going on for the Titans. Nolan Hurt picks up the basketball, guarded by Allen. Gives it now back to Himes. Himes with it. Gives it now up to Scott at the top of the key. He drives in against Ethan Voss off the glass and good. Scott knocks one down. Give him 5 points on the half. It's 23-12 now. Everything's going the Titans' way here in the second quarter. Maynard with the basketball as Cody Schaefer's on the bench. He's the ball handler right now. He drives in, puts it off the glass, nothing good. Titans wanting to push. Here comes Himes. He's going to go up against Sawyer Allen, tries to take the charge, no call, but it's going to be 2 points for Himes. Give him now 6 on the night. It's 25-12. Sawyer Allen tried to get the position. There was no call as he was just a little too far, maybe under the backboard. Caspery drives in. He's going to go to the free throw line. And he runs into Koenig on his own man there. They pick each other up, and Caleb Caspery will go to the free throw line. Caspery now at the free throw line here. His first free throws of the night. First one's up and good. Give him a point on the evening. Ryle Duke's going to check back in. He'll check back in for Ethan Voss. It's 13-25. First points of the quarter for the Mustangs come at the 4:18 mark here of the first half. They desperately need it now as they still trail by 12. Second one up, rolls around, and it's good. Give Caspery 2 on 2 of 2 for free throws, and now it's 25-13. Titans now with the basketball. Here comes Siegfried again. He's really able to get that drive going. Gets it up, put up, blocked by Koenig. As Himes was trying to get it, now here come the Mustangs again. Maynard with the basketball at the top of the key, guarded by Gerhardt. He picks it up, tries to get it over to Duke now. Duke tries to find a lane on the baseline, nothing there. He'll pick the basketball back up. Man-to-man defense here for West Hancock, and they're not afraid to extend it past the three-point line. Sawyer Allen with the basketball back at the volleyball line. 3:45 left to go here in the opening frame. Tosses it now to Koenig at the free throw line, stolen away. Here comes Gerhardt. He's going to take it. Larceny, not the layup because Koenig's going to get it off the glass. A big block for Gavin Koenig, and here comes Unity. Sawyer Allen at the wing. Now gets it back into Koenig. Koenig with the steal. Koenig gets the layup and the reward. 2 points for Koenig, and it's going to be 25-15. Koenig's first 2 of the game. Titans driving now. They get it into Siegfried. Siegfried gets it back up. They pass it now inside. That's going to be Himes with the basketball. His shot no good. Gets rebounded by Sawyer Allen. Here come the Mustangs. Trying to make a little bit of a run. They're on a 4-0 run here. 3:05 left to go here in the second quarter. Ryle Duke with the basketball. Guarded up top by Gage Scott. Koenig now trying to get things going in motion. Mustangs trying to move. It almost gets stripped away. Koenig's going to have to pick it up. Does back at center court. 2:50 left to go in the second quarter as he hands it off to Sawyer Allen. The freshman will try and orchestrate the offense here. Drives in, goes up, off the left side of the glass, no good, gets his own rebound. Second time's up and good for Sawyer Allen. Make it 17-25. And the Titans want a timeout. 2:37 left to go in the second quarter. West Hancock 25, Unity 18. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Baxter Winery in Nauvoo, Illinois' oldest winery, invites you to stop by for your next outing with friends or family. Stop by for Carol's delicious homemade pies, or try some spices and snack foods from Nauvoo Nibbles. And of course, enjoy your favorite glass of wine and a cheese plate at the Wine Barrel, proudly featuring Baxter's Old Nauvoo brand wines. Find current hours online at nauvoowinery.com.
Coming back to live action out of the timeout, Mustangs on a 6-0 run here. 2:37 left to go in the second quarter. We remind you, Jacksonville Route will be taking on Payson Seymour coming up here in just moments on our other game here on Central Illinois Sports tonight. Jack, John, Charlie, the whole gang is over at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. They'll be there all week as we'll be here at Hancock County all week. Watch them all here on Central Illinois Sports. Titans with the basketball now as Hunt tries to find somebody baseline. He can't get it. Now gives it back up to Jacko at the free throw line. Tosses out now. Titans trying to work around the top of the key as Siegfried had it. Nothing there. Gives it out to Gerhardt. Titans always being patient here in this little weave offense now. They get it back down to Nolan Hurt. The senior drives in, tosses it up to Jacko. Off the glass and good for Luke Jacko. Make it 27-17. Jacko's got 6 on the evening. Sawyer Allen with the basketball now over on the left wing. Gives it out to Koenig in the short corner. 1:54 to go here in the first half. We'll break it all down for you coming up on the Little Jess halftime show. Caspery drives inside, goes up. He goes up against Siegfried and draws the foul. The foul will go against Siegfried. That's going to be his second personal. Team number 4. And Caspery will go to the line here for 2 free throws. Mustangs on a little run here, trying to close things out and make it a little bit tighter. First free throw's up and good. Make it 27-18. Caleb Caspery has 3 points, all on 3 free throws. Gage Scott checks back in here. Coming up for the Titans now. Second free throw up on the way here for Caspery. Up off the glass and no good. Titans come down with the rebound. This is Scott. Scott pushing now down across the half line. Has to give it up as Duke really put a little defensive pressure on him that was unexpected. They give it now out to Hurt. Hurt driving around the left side. Picks his dribble up, guarded by Maynard now. Here comes Grothaus. This weave offense really finds itself as the Titans just pretend to be patient. Now they're going to get Hurt driving in. Nice little play by Hurt. Nolan Hurt gets it up. It's 29-18 for Hurt. His first 2 points of the basketball game. Caspery driving it out, drives into triple trouble, had to get it picked up there quickly and gives it off to Maynard. 1:10 left to go in the first half. He's guarded way outside by Hurt. Maynard drives in, can't find anything, found a way to get the basketball. We're not sure what happened. He got tied up or something there. Anyway, Maynard finds his basket, and it's 21-29. Titans get their own rebound. Basketball goes up by Jacko. He's got 2 more. 31-29. Jacko now has 8 here in the first half for West Hancock. 40 seconds left to go. Duke with the basketball, drives through double traffic, kicks it out to Caspery in the corner. Caleb Caspery trying to drive through. He slings one up again, and he's going to get a foul and go to the free throw line once again. Foul goes against Gerhardt. That's going to be his first. Team number 5 for West Hancock. Caspery's going to try to go to the line here. Caspery with the basketball. First one's up and good. 4 points for Caspery, all coming on free throws here. Himes will check back into the basketball game as the Mustangs move around a little bit. Sawyer Allen and Nick Maynard talking down to Keith Carruthers on the far side as Caspery will try to get the second. Caspery misses the second one. He's 4 of 6 tonight from the free throw line. Titans trying to push quickly now. Jacko kicks the basketball back out. This is that is Grodhouse. Nice little dribble drive from Grodhouse. Puts it in. Give him 2 more. He's got 4 on the day. Koenig drives in real hard. He's going to take the charge, though. Basket won't be any good, and that's going to be a foul on Gavin Koenig. First for Koenig. 5th foul of the half here for the Mustangs, and that could have come at a worse time with 19 seconds to go. Titans will get the possession to begin the second half here so they can get a little 2-for-1 going into the halftime locker room intermission now. Working the weave, Caspery. Guarding over Grodhouse in the far away. 5 seconds left to go. Titans stop and pop, and they say that's going to be a moving screen. Moving screen on West Hancock. So the teams trade turnovers on the fouls. That foul is going to go against Gerhardt. That's his second, team number 6. Here comes Maynard. Maynard crosses half courts. Clock expires. He throws it up, and it's no good. We've reached the Little Jess halftime show. Your final here at the first half. West Hancock leads Unity 33-22. We'll be back with halftime discussion, a little bit of the points breakdown, and more coming up here in 2 minutes.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
KL Real Estate is your first stop when you're looking to buy, sell, or rent your next home in Hancock County and the surrounding area. Kim Logan and her team have the experience and knowledge to empower consumers to make smart decisions about their next home purchase. Learn more online at navurealestate.com or call 319-325-3852 for KL Real Estate in Nauvoo.
Hey, Dad. We're going for a run.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone.
Another virus was blocked? Are you doing an online quiz?
This one's going to tell me my IQ.
All these quizzes are for us to get your passwords for everything. How do you not know that? How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am? All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for Cars and Strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
Bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
Getting ready for that spring home improvement project? Give Handy Andy LLC a call. With 16 years of experience, Andrew Hilgenbrink can tackle it all from remodeling, kitchens and bathroom, flooring, painting, and more. Fence work comes with a 12 to 15-year warranty. Mention this ad and get a 15% discount on one project. Give Andrew a call at 217-572-0414. Handy Andy LLC is fully insured and bonded. Mailiff Insurance and Financial Services is your trusted, independent insurance company when it comes to personal and commercial insurance. We are a full-service, independent insurance and financial firm with years of combined knowledge in auto, home and life insurance, along with farm, commercial property, and general business protection services. Get unbiased and objective advice and service from the same person you got your coverage from. Give us a call in Mendon at 217-936-3333 or in Carthage at 217-357-0022 for Mailiff Insurance.
Welcome you back on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. Little Jess in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to make the car buying process simple and make sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. West Hancock leads Unity 33-22. This was a basketball game that was tied at 12 at halftime. West Hancock went on a little bit of a run, cued by some Mustangs turnovers. Unity was able to go on a slight run of their own and close things up here before the half to minimize the damage done by the West Hancock defense. We'll break down some scoring for you. Coming up here in the first half, we want to remind you, Jack, John, Charlie, all the Hull boys are down in Winchester tonight as top-ranked Jacksonville Rout, the number one team ranked in Class 1A in state of Illinois, is taking on Payson Seymour, who has quietly put together a 13-4 record this season. That's in the quarterfinal number one of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Camp Point Central takes on Brown County in the second semifinal of the evening. You can watch all of those games on Central Illinois Sports along with us at the same time. Put one on your TV, put one on your tablet, heck, put them on your phone. We don't care what screen you put them on, just as long as you're watching alongside here with us. We're going to be here all week at the Hancock County Tournament, bringing you all 6 games. And the guys down at Winchester will bring you all 26 games of the tournament. They already covered 8 on Saturday, and they'll go all through the week on Saturday. Charlie Hull and myself will be down at Pittsfield on Thursday night as the Pittsfield Sockies take on the Rushville Industry Rockets. It's 33-22. West Hancock with the advantage over Mendon Unity. We'll come back with halftime scoring and more coming up here in 2 minutes.
Maliff Insurance and Financial Services is your trusted independent insurance company when it comes to personal and commercial insurance. We are a full-service, independent insurance and financial firm with years of combined knowledge in auto, home and life insurance, along with farm, commercial property, and general business protection services. Get unbiased and objective advice and service from the same person you got your coverage from. Give us a call in Mendon at 217-936-3333 or in Carthage at 217-357-0022 for Maliff Insurance.
It's Sleep Tight's biggest sale of the year. Get a king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. You heard me right. It's king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. And as always, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Better bed, less money? You bet. It's Sleep Tight's king for the price of a queen and queen for the price of a twin. Going on now at Sleep Tight, Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb.
Better bed, less money. Sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
The Daily Grind in Mendon is your newest spot for delicious drinks 7 days a week. Coffee, lattes, lotus drinks, and smoothies are all available. Tempt your taste buds with our new Magic Wand Lotus drink. Look for the flags on the west side of Mendon. Open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 6 to 5 on Sundays. Find us on Facebook for a full menu and more. That's the Daily Grind located in Mendon. Your local dairy farmers remind you there are 13 ways milk can help your body. Just one serving of milk each day provides 25% of the body's daily needs for calcium to maintain strong bones and teeth, and 16% of your daily needs of protein to help build and repair muscle tissue. Milk, it does a body good. Get yours next summer at the Adams County Fair Milkshake Stand. Brought to you by your local dairy farmers.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
Welcome back to the Little Jess halftime show here live from the Hancock County Tournament on Central Illinois Sports. If you're watching along, give us a share, give us a like. If it's your first time watching, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be covering basketball all season long here, taking you deep into the postseason and more. You'll see us at super sectionals. You also see us at some sectional and regional basketball tournaments and a lot more along the way as we make our road to the postseason here in 2023. Let's break down some halftime scoring for you. Coming up first for the West Hancock Titans, 33 points here in the first half, led by number 10, Brian Gerhardt. He's got 6 points in the first half. Gage Scott chipped in with 5. Alec Himes able to put in 6 points of his own. Luke Jacko with 8 points in the first half. Gavin Grothaus put up 4. And Lewis Siegfried able to add 1 in on a free throw, along with Nolan Hurt with 2 points. 6 fouls on the board so far here in the first half for the West Hancock Titans. On the other side, for the Unity Mustangs, Carter Caspery has 6 points here in the first half. Cody Schaefer's got 2 before he got in foul trouble. He's been sitting most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. Melvin McMillan has 4. Gavin Koenig has 2. Carter Caspery has 4, all on free throws. And Nick Maynard tossed in a basket along with Sawyer Allen. That makes up the 22 points here for the Unity Mustangs. Lee Corso took TCU, not LSU. They're not playing football anymore. But Lee Corso took TCU, folks. What a big show by the coach tonight. Here as the national championship game gets ready to go as well. It's a fun night of sports. We're glad you're joining us alongside here on Central Illinois Sports. We're going to step aside for 1 more minute. When we come back, it's second half action between the Titans and the Mustangs. Glad you're watching on Central Illinois Sports.
Need to clean up that grease trap or septic tank? Voss Pumping is the crew for you. Rusty Voss has experience pumping grease traps and septic tanks since 2001. Licensed in Illinois, call Rusty at 217-936-2520 or 217-242-7599. Voss Pumping wishes all of the teams good luck in this week's Hancock County Tournament.
In times like these, it's great to know people you can trust. Purchasing a vehicle is a big decision, one that shouldn't be made with high-pressure salespeople. You won't feel that pressure at Eiler Auto Center in Rushville. The lot is filled with a huge selection of more of the models you want and ready to drive home. Your buying experience at Eiler Auto Center in Rushville will be both pleasant and affordable. Stop in today and see Dave and Ryan, or check us out online at EilerAutoCenter.com. Eiler Auto Center in Rushville, your trusted hometown auto dealer.
Second half action coming your way. It'll be Titans basketball to begin. Starters for both sides take the court here to begin the second half. Titans moving to the far end of the court here as we are perched atop the stage at Southeastern High School. We usually like to be in the center, but it's a little bit tight to get a table in. So we're doing our best to work down here at the end of the court for you. Titans work the basketball in. Jacko able to get his own rebound. Second chance, no good. Rebounded by Koenig. Loose ball on the floor, though. Everybody diving for it. Basketball continues to go, and it's going to go out of bounds. Officials think about it for a second, and they say that'll be Unity basketball. Jacko had 2 tries at it. Couldn't get either one to fall. Loose ball went on the floor, and 3 guys dove for it. And the officials say it goes to the team in white. Schaefer's going to take the basketball now. Gets it across the time stripe. Cody Schaefer, a very intricate part right now of this Mustangs offense. They really need him to be a ball handler. They get it to McMillan. He's able to hold it for 5 seconds. Nice defense by Alec Himes. It'll be a turnover on the Mustangs. First 30 seconds to go here in the second half. It's an 11-point lead for West Hancock. The first game of the round-robin tournament here in the Hancock County Classic. It's been around long enough, I think you could safely call it a classic. Titans with the basketball now. This is Siegfried up at the top of the key. Titans still working around that perimeter with 1 man in the post. Trying to work off the pick play. They get it now down to Jacko. 3 ball on the way from Jacko, off the rim and no good. Mustangs block out well, and now Ryle Duke comes up with the basketball. Here comes Unity. They push it now down to McMillan. Guarded out on the right wing by Himes. Schaefer with the basketball. He tries to get a pick, nothing there, and he'll go left. They wanted to take the pick play right, and they're really forcing Cody Schaefer to use his left hand. 6:49 left to go here in the third quarter. Schaefer drives baseline, gets it up off the glass. No good. Rebound by McMillan, tipped up and in. Melvin McMillan with the second chance tip in. Give him 6 points, and now it's 33-24. Titans basketball now. 3 ball up on the way. Nice 3-point shot from Gage Scott. Answers that point really quickly. Scott with 3. Give him 8 on the evening. Caspery now with it. Shot no good, rebounded by Koenig. Second chance no good, that gets rebounded by Jacko. Here comes West Hancock now. They get it to Gerhardt, guarded closely by Duke. A little bit of push and shove, and they say that'll be a block on Duke. Ryle Duke tried to pick up the defensive stop, and the officials disagree otherwise. For Duke, that's going to be his first personal, team first of the half. With 6:11 left to go here, it's going to be Titans basketball out underneath their own basket. They get the basketball up, top of the key now. This is Jacko again. Kicks it back out to Gerhardt in the corner. 3 ball. Gerhardt no good. Picked up now by Duke. Duke holds on to it just a second. Tries to toss it to Carter Caspery. It goes past his hands and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Mustangs. This Unity Mustang offense, when it wants to run, it can really get some things going in transition. Sometimes they also get just a little too fast for their own good and aren't quite in sync, and then sometimes that basketball just goes awry. Gerhardt now kicks it back up to Himes. Himes three ball at the top of the key is good. Back-to-back threes for the Titans now as Himes knocks three down. Give him 9 on the evening. It's 39-24 with 5:38 left to go on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Basketball now goes out the hands there. The Titans, or Mustangs, another turnover. Ethan Voss is going to check back in the basketball game. He wears number 34, the 6'1 junior forward for the Mustangs. Also a very talented offensive lineman on that Mustangs football squad. Basketball now comes down. Backdoor cut, nothing there for West Hancock. Basketball goes to Jacko. He's at the free throw line, gives it now up to Siegfried. He drives in, nothing there. They work it around the perimeter very well. Nice little spin move by Scott. Gage Scott able to put it up for 2 more. It's 41-24. Scott with the basket, give him 10 on the night now. 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. West Hancock trying to pull away from Unity. Schaefer with the basketball. Guarded by Gerhardt around three-point line. McMillan wants it in the post. He gets it. McMillan face to the basket now. Nice little spin move for McMillan. Right hand goes up, and he's going to get fouled on a nice move. And McMillan will go to the free throw line for 2. First foul of the third quarter. First foul of the half for West Hancock goes by the way of number 30. That's Alec Himes, his first, team first of the half. And McMillan goes to the line here for 2. He's got 6 points on the evening. Gets the first good. Give him 7. We've got Illini West against Southeastern coming up for you. Danny Stevens and the Southeastern Sun Show taking on a very pesky Illini West team here in the nightcap tonight. McMillan's second one is good. Give him 8 points on the night. And it's 26-41. Mustangs trying to claw back in with 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs drive. Nice kick out to Scott. Three-pointers no good. Fight for the rebound. Goes to the way of West Hancock. They say that'll go off of Ethan Voss's hands. Titans will inbound underneath their own basket. Box set up here towards the middle of the lane. Interesting little setup from West Hancock. They kick it now out to Scott in the corner, trying to work around Raul Duke Pesky on the defense now. They get it into Jacko, though, on the little slippery pass. Jacko puts one in. Give him 6 points on the night. It's 43-26. Caspery with the basketball now as the Mustangs need to get a little bit of offense clicking. Caspery dribbling around, picks it up in the right corner. Nothing there to Ethan Voss now on the wing. Kicks it over now. Schaefer driving baseline. Schaefer goes up, and they say that'll be an offensive foul. That's going to wave off the basket. Scott takes the charge for West Hancock. Schaefer picks up the foul, and that's not what you want if you're a Unity fan. His third personal. Second of the half for Unity. Keith Carruthers is going to leave him out there as of right now. It's going to be Unity basketball after the turnover. 43-26. Titans will have the length of the floor to go here. Officials just taking a couple of minutes here. Maybe they're just getting their breath. They need a little extra time during the halftime break. We're not sure. But, hey, we're back to live action with 4 minutes to go here in the opening part of the third quarter. Titans pushing now. This is Himes. Himes now pushes on the baseline now to Siegfried. Siegfried up and in. Nice more. 2 more for Lewis Siegfried. Give him 3 on the night. Mustangs working the basketball now around the perimeter. McMillan over to Schaefer. Schaefer gets double teamed now in the short corner. Leans back in after drawing a defender away. Nice play by Cody Schaefer. Got double teamed, drew the man away, now gets it back. Schaefer's got 4 on the evening. Titans work quickly. They get it now down to Jacko. Jacko able to get it up and in. Count the basket for Jacko. It's going to be a foul on the Mustangs. Third of the half against Unity. We'll see who that one goes against when they're able to get it up on the board. Give Jacko the basket. That's going to give him 10 on the night. They still haven't got the foul on the board. I'm sorry we missed it as we were looking down trying to keep some stats for you. Free throw by the way for Jacko, no good. Here come the Mustangs. Keith Carruthers says he'll take a timeout before we go any further, and we'll take it too. It's West Hancock 47, Unity 28, 3:22 left to go in the third. We're back here in just a second on Central Illinois Sports.
KL Real Estate is your first stop when you're looking to buy, sell, or rent your next home in Hancock County and the surrounding area. Kim Logan and her team have the experience and knowledge to empower consumers to make smart decisions about their next home purchase. Learn more online at navurealestate.com or call 319-325-3852 for KL Real Estate in Nauvoo.
Unity takes the timeout. They trail now by 19. This was a 11-point game at half, and we were tied at 12 after the end of the first quarter. It's been all Titans, though, as they've been able to capitalize on some inside plays, some nice shooting off of the Weave offense, and able to pick up some things off of a few Mustangs turnovers. 47-28, 3:20 left to go here in the third as Schaefer brings the ball across the timeline for the Mustangs and picks it up at the volleyball line. He gives it now down to Caspery out in the corner. Gets a pick from Ethan Voss, doesn't take it, drives baseline on his own, gets blocked by Hurt, and here comes West Hancock. Titans bring it across the time stripe, get it over now to Himes. Himes' three ball on the way is good. Three more for Himes. Makes it a 50-28 game here for the Titans. Himes has 12 points now in the evening. Schaefer brings it across, gets double teamed at the top of the key and pulls it back away. Trying to drive to the right side, gets picked up, gets tipped away by Himes. Himes tips it out now, turnover on the Mustangs as he gets it to Scott. Euro step drive and nice, 2 points for Scott. Makes it 52-28. Gives Scott 12 points on the evening now. Carter Caspery's going to try and bring it across here. He gets it to Duke over on the left side of the court. McMillan driving through, nothing there. They cross-court pass to Schaefer. Now to Voss in the corner. He thought about a three, drives in. Ethan Voss with the runner, no good. Gets rebounded by Nolan Hurt. He's got to get rid of it, gives it back to Jacko, excuse me. Titans on the move once again. This is Scott in the corner. Mustangs in a man-to-man defense. A little bit of extended matchup, 2-3 if you would. They get the basketball inside. This is Luke Jacko. Jumper goes off the back of the iron, no good. Gets rebounded by Voss, and they say that'll be a foul coming up on Gavin Grothaus. It'll be Grothaus' second team foul of the half for West Hancock as Nick Maynard's going to check back in. He'll sit down Cody Schaefer. Substitutions coming in as well for the Titans. I believe that's Hurt coming back into the ball game. A little bit of contact there as Raul Druk was able to get his arm caught up there against Gerhardt. That's going to be Duke's second, team fourth. Excuse me, they've still only got 3 up on the board for Unity. We'll get you all squared away here in just a second. It's 3 fouls each coming up here in the half. Basketball's going to go off the back of the backboard. That'll be out of bounds and a turnover on the Mustangs as they just couldn't get anything figured out there. Foul went against Gerhardt on the hookup for the Titans. So then we got that squared away. That's his second foul. Pass is going to go out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on West Hancock. Basketball will go by the way here of Unity with 1:44 left to go in the third. It's 52-28. As the basketball gets inbounded. Long pass into Sawyer Allen back in the basketball game. He'll take it across the time stripe here for Unity. 1:39 to go. He drives in the lane, gives it out to McMillan. 3 ball from Melvin. McMillan is good. Much needed 3 ball for the Mustangs. Chalk up 11 points now for McMillan. It's 52-31. 1:28 left to go here in the third quarter. Been a quick basketball game here tonight as Hurt gets it up for 2 more. Make it 54-31. Hurt gets the basketball in. That's 4 points for Hurt. Gavin, who just scored that one for us? I'm sorry, as I was taking notes, I just missed it for the Mustangs. We'll get that one back here later, folks. Don't worry, it's 33-54 now. As Himes gets it in for 2 more. 56. Himes has got 14 here on the day. Gets the basketball into Allen. Allen drives baseline, goes up with it, and he's going to get fouled and get to the line for 2. Sawyer Allen, just a freshman, if he's really able to create some shots for himself and get to the free throw line. Foul is going to go against Alec Himes. 4th foul of the half against West Hancock here in the 3rd quarter, as Allen's going to go to the free throw line. 2 fouls against Alec Himes, the 6'1 senior forward. Sawyer Allen at the line, 2 points on the day as he goes to the free throw line, trying to cut into this lead. And he'll miss the first free throw. Illini West taking on Southeastern coming up here in just a little bit. As Luke Jacko checks back in for West Hancock, he'll occupy the bottom block, and Himes will take a seat here for just a little bit. 45 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, as the Mustangs trying to do whatever they can to claw back into this deficit. Free throws up and good for Sawyer Allen. Give him 3 on the night, and it's 56-34. Titans come across the timeline. This is Gerhardt. He picks it up now, guarded by Duke, trying to get rid of it. Finds his way to Jacko at the top of the key. Titans' little weave gets Hurt open. He drives in, stops at the block, nothing there. Driving, running shot from Scott, no good, and picked up by Sawyer Allen. 25 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be Unity basketball, barring a tie up here. And Allen drives into trouble, loses it, picks it back up, gets rid of it, and they get it to Maynard. Maynard's shot gets blocked, still a loose ball. It's a big scrum in the post. Duke gets it. He comes up with it, and they say there's going to be a foul on the floor. Foul goes against number 12. That is Nolan Hurt. That's going to be his first personal, team number 5. They say the foul was on the floor, as it was just a big scrum from everybody. Ryle Duke was able to come up with it. He collected the foul, and he'll take it out of bounds. 11 seconds left to go. McMillan now back up to Allen on the left wing. Trying to find Duke, nothing there. Allen swings around at the top of the key, 5 seconds. They've got to get rid of it and get a shot off. Allen drives in, kicks it out. McMillan, 3-ball from the corner, gets fouled, and he'll go for 3. As Jacko got a little bit of his hand in the cookie jar there. Jacko will pick up the foul. It's his first personal, team number 6. And McMillan is going to go to the line for 3. Excuse me, they say that's going to be his second foul. As we'll get it all squared away. Half a second left here. As McMillan gets the first of 3. Give him 12 points on the evening. Second one up for McMillan. Also good. 13 now, and it's a 20-point game. Mustangs trying to get it back into the teens here on this deficit. They'll get the basketball to start the 4th quarter. We'll bring it all to you here on Central Illinois Sports. Third one up and good as well. Give McMillan 14. Titans try to roll the basketball. It's got to be a long heave and a throw, and it just goes a little bit left from the hands of Nolan Hurt. West Hancock 56, Unity 37. We'll come back with 4th quarter action and more here in 1 minute.
Hey, Dad. We're going for a run.
Well, just be careful. Make sure you're not running alone.
Another virus was blocked? Are you doing an online quiz?
This one's going to tell me my IQ.
All these quizzes are for is to get your passwords for everything. How do you not know that? How long have you been doing these quizzes for?
How old are you?
11?
11 years.
How do you not know how old I am? All right, well, we're going to go for a run and watch for Cars and Strangers, and you change all your passwords so your identity isn't wiped out.
Bit dramatic. Really like to know my IQ, though.
Getting ready for that spring home improvement project? Give Handy Andy LLC a call. With 16 years of experience, Andrew Hilgenbrink can tackle it all from remodeling, kitchens and bathroom, flooring, painting, and more. Fence work comes with a 12 to 15-year warranty. Mention this ad and get a 15% discount on one project. Give Andrew a call at 217-572-0414. Handy Andy LLC is fully insured and bonded.
4th quarter action, it's a 56-37 lead for West Hancock over Mendon Unity. The first game here of the 2023 Hancock County Tournament. We'll bring all 6 games here to you live on Central Illinois Sports as Nick Maynard drives in. Maynard up off the glass on the runner, no good. Fight for the rebound, comes bound by the way of Luke Jacko. Here comes West Hancock again. Basketball brought up by Gerhardt. He kicks it now around. This is going to be Grothaus driving in, picks it up to Jacko. Nice little move from Jacko. Rebounded by Grothaus. His layup try is no good. Rebounded by Schaefer. West Hancock gets a couple of tries at it. Can't convert into the bucket. Now it's Mustangs basketball as here comes Caleb Caspery. Stops, drops, nice little fake out. goes up with it. He's going to draw the foul and go to the line for two. West Hancock players not happy about it. 7th foul of the half against West Hancock. It'll be a bonus situation all the way for Mendon Unity. They'll need to stop the clock as often as they can to get back in this one. Caleb Caspery goes to the free throw line. 7:22 left here in the final quarter. Caspery's got 4 points, make it 5 as it's 56-38. That Mendon basket we missed a little bit earlier, thanks to Hunt V telling us that Melvin McMillan was able to put that one in. So McMillan now, count him up for 16 on the night. Caspery's second free throw up off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound comes to Luke Jacko. Ethan Voss with a little pisky defense now. They get it away though, and here come the Titans. Grodhouse with it. Kicks it now back out to Gerhardt, working around the top of the key, guarded by Caleb Caspery. Mustangs thought they were going to switch on the pick. It didn't happen, and Grodhouse just about got away for a layup. Scott with the basketball, gives it back to the top of the key. This is Nolan Hurt, gets it into Jacko at the free throw line. He spins around Ethan Voss, trying to work his way into the post. Jacko, nice move. Up for 2 more. That makes it 58-38. Jacko now give him 12 points on the evening. And they've all been hard-earned. Ethan Voss with it now at the left wing. Drives in, kicks it out. Maynard 3-ball up off the rim, no good. Rebound now comes down to Ethan Voss, but it's a loose ball, and Jacko comes up with it. 6:32 left in the basketball game. It's a 20-point lead for West Hancock. They've got the ball on their end of the court. Gerhardt with it. Drives into the lane, tries to draw a charge, and that's going to be Schaefer. Schaefer tried to draw that charge, and it's going to be a foul against him instead, and that's going to be foul number 4 against Cody Schaefer. 4th of the half against Mendon Unity. Gerhardt goes to the line tonight. He's got 7 points on the evening. Off the glass, no good. Payson Seymour trying to give top-ranked Jacksonville Route a fight over at Winchester. You can watch that one as well here on Central Illinois Sports. Bounce back and forth, do whatever you want to do, as the second free throw is up and good for Gerhardt. He's got 8 on the evening. It's 59-38. West Hancock lead. Caleb Caspery drives in around. He gets tipped away and stolen by Nolan Hurt. Here comes the Titans. Jacko with it. Guarded back in the backcourt by Ethan Voss. Voss is a feisty defender, as most of these Mustangs kids are. Rarely will you let Unity get outworked. And that's really the mantra of that team, as Scott's going to go up with it. Scott gets a basket, make it 61-38. Scott's got 14 now in the evening. Caspery with it, gives it out to Voss on the running screen. Nothing there, but he's going to get a foul picked up, and Voss should go to the free throw line. That's going to be the 8th foul against West Hancock. McMillan's going to check back into the basketball game. He'll sit Voss down. It should be 1-1. Yeah, Voss will have to go to the free throw line first before McMillan comes in. 5:50 left to go here, and Keith Carruthers says he'll take a timeout. Titans lead 61-38. We'll be back on Central Illinois Sports here in just a second.
The Daily Grind in Mendon is your newest spot for delicious drinks 7 days a week. Coffee, lattes, lotus drinks, and smoothies are all available. Tempt your taste buds with our new Magic Wand Lotus drink. Look for the flags on the west side of Mendon. Open 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 6 to 5 on Sundays. Find us on Facebook for a full menu and more. That's the Daily Grind, located in Mendon.
Unity took the timeout. They'll come out of it as Ethan Voss will line up here at the free throw line. Voss trying to find his first points of the evening. It's a 61-38 hole that the Mustangs are trying to climb their way out of against a very talented West Hancock team. You'll get your first of 3 appearances from Danny Stevens coming up here in the nightcap as they'll take on the Illini West Chargers. Voss's free throw is good. Give him 1 point on the night. And it's 61-39. First game for Unity since last Tuesday. That was the last time the Mustangs were in action. They picked up a win at Liberty over the Eagles. And as we've told you, they've won 5 of their last 7 coming into this tournament, hoping to scare some people and maybe get a few wins out of it. Voss misses the second. West Hancock gets the rebound. They move quickly down to their end of the court on the offense. This is Nolan Hurt with the basketball over on the right wing. 5:40 left to go. Hurt guarded by Schaefer out in the backcourt. Dribbles around, drives on the right side. Voss checks him. West Hancock very content to play patient game here as they've got a sizable lead and 5:22 left to go to claim their first win here in the Hancock County Tournament. Drive in by Scott off the fake. Nice up off the glass. Nothing there. No good. Rebounded by Grothaus. Grothaus is shot off and no good. And grabbed by Ethan Voss. He kicks it out to Maynard. Maynard with a slick pass down to Cody Schaefer. Credit the nice dive to Nick Maynard. It's a 20-point game as Schaefer will put that one in. Give him 6 on the night. It's 61-41 on the nice transition bucket for the Mustangs. 4:55 left to go here in the basketball game. Titans working around that little weave offense. They kick it now down as Caspery tries to get his hand on it. Spins around, tries to get rid of it. Nothing there, but now he gets it back up. And that is Ethan Lucy, who's checked into the basketball game for the first time, wearing number 23, 6'1" junior forward. Schaefer gets bumped as he tries to get around to the right side, and Keith Carruthers says we'll take a timeout instead. Unity takes the timeout. We'll take it too. 4:34 left in the ball game. It's a 20-point lead for West Hancock. We'll be right back.
Your local dairy farmers remind you there are 13 ways milk can help your body. Just one serving of milk each day provides 25% of the body's daily needs for calcium to maintain strong bones and teeth, and 16% of your daily needs of protein to help build and repair muscle tissue. Milk, it does a body good. Get yours next summer at the Adams County Fair Milkshake Stand. Brought to you by your local dairy farmers. KL Real Estate is your first stop when you're looking to buy, sell, or rent your next home in Hancock County and the surrounding area. Kim Logan and her team have the experience and knowledge to empower consumers to make smart decisions about their next home purchase. Learn more online at navurealestate.com or call 319-325-3852 for KL Real Estate in Nauvoo.
Back to action, 4:34 left to go. It's a 20-point hole that the Unity Mustangs are trying to claw their way back out of in the opening game of the Hancock County Tournament. Todd Fox has got a heck of a plate of food back there. I don't know what he's got. He's got potatoes. He got corn. Is that meatloaf back there? Oh, goodness gracious. Pulling out all the stops here in the Hancock County Tournament hospitality room. My goodness, that's a nice plate of food back there. 4:32 left to go. Here's Cody Schaefer, brings it across the time stripe. He gets it back up to McMillan now on the left side. McMillan now tips it into Schaefer. Schaefer in double trouble, tries to get it out. It gets stripped away. That's Siegfried that grabbed it. He pushes it up now quickly. Nice pass up to Gerhardt. Gerhardt able to knock it in for 2 on the nice steal and press ahead. It's now 63-41. Gerhardt gets the basket. He's got 10 points. Maynard now dribbling it, picks it up around the free throw line. He's got to get rid of it, gives it to Caspery, who's got a line on the baseline, and he'll draw the foul from Gerhardt. It's going to be the 4th personal foul on Gerhardt tonight, who's really had a nice game on the defensive end for all intensive purposes. 9th foul of the half against West Hancock. Mustangs will be in double bonus for the remainder of the contest after this, as Caspery's going to go to the line. This is Caleb Caspery. 5 points on the evening, make it 6. They've all came from free throws. And that's not a bad problem to have. 63-42 as Caspery will line up for the second one. Caleb Caspery wears number 4. His brother, Carter, wears number 2. Second free throw off the rim and no good. Gets rebounded. That's Gage Scott. 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Watching it all happen live on Central Illinois Sports. So glad you're joining us here. Our first time at the the Hancock County Tournament, excuse me. Nice drive and a layup. That is Gerhardt again. 12 points for Brian Gerhardt. It's a 65-42 basketball game. Cody Schaefer with it now, gets it down to McMillan just outside of the short corner. Cross-court pass to Lucy at the top of the key on the right side. Nothing there. They feed it back into McMillan. Kicks it out to Schaefer. 3 ball off the back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and they say they go off of McMillan's hands. Checking in here for West Hancock, number 32, that is Nolan Gooding, a sophomore forward. Along with number 52, that's Carter Barnes, a 6'1" junior forward, checking in. As Gage Scott sits down, along with what looked to be Luke Jacko maybe for the rest of the night. 3:20 left to go here. Titans up by 23. Gerhardt with the basketball. Nice little hesitation and nothing off there, though. Basket no good, and it gets picked up by McMillan. Caspery with it, trying to drive in. Lucy wanted the basketball, didn't get out of the way, though, and now Caspery drives into double trouble, including his own teammate. Foul's going to be on the floor, but it's going to be double bonus for the Mustangs anyway. That'll be the 10th of the half against West Hancock. 3:04 left to go. Mustangs will be in double bonus for the remainder here, as Caspery goes back to the line for 2 more. First one's up and good. Give him 7 on the night, and they've all come by the way of 12 feet away from the basket. 3:04 left to go. Second free throw up, no good. Fight for the rebound comes down as Caspery dove for it, but gets picked up by Grothaus. Grothaus gets it in, nice little dish off to Carter Barnes. He goes up with it strong and gets fouled, and Barnes will go to the free throw line. 5th foul of the half against the Mustangs. We'll see who that one gets called against. Foul will go against Lucy. That'll be Lucy's first personal foul. Excuse us. We'll get through the tongue twisters here tonight together. Barnes at the free throw line looking for his first points of the evening. And the first one's good. Count it for 1 point. Once again, if this is your first time watching us on Central Illinois Sports, we encourage you to give us a subscribe on that YouTube channel or tell a friend you're watching alongside as well. We'll be here for all 6 games, giving you video coverage of the entire Hancock County tournament. Mustangs now working around as the second one was no good. 66-43 is the official score. We'll get our scoreboard updated here in just a second. Maynard now stops with it, thinks about the pass, ties his own 3. Nothing good there. Fight for the rebound. Lucy tries to get it. Tosses it off of Barnes. It'll go out of bounds. And officials say that'll stay with the Mustangs on the nice hustle play from Ethan Lucy and hustle play for Carter Barnes, even though he didn't come up with it. Bryce Varner will check in. That's a 5'10 sophomore wearing 00. Checking in here for West Hancock with 2:36 to go. Mustangs try to force one in to Melvin McMillan, and it's no good. Also checking in for Unity, number 13, a 5'9 junior guard. That's Jacob Brewer. 2:35 to go here in the broadcast. Number 1 of 2 tonight. We've got a good one coming up for you in the evening. It's going to be the Southeastern Suns taking on the Illini West Chargers. McMillan battling his way around to get front side of the basket. Shot's no good and gets rebounded. That's Carter Barnes. Here come the Titans now with 2:30 left to go. Kicks it out. Basketballist is Lewis Siegfried. He'll dribble it back out as Dennis Bacardi's going to check in here coming up on the next dead ball for the Mustangs. Maynard comes in, strips it away. Here comes Nick Maynard on the run. Maynard, 2 steps, layup, no good. As they say, it gets tipped out by Barnes, and it'll remain Mustangs basketball under their own bench. Dennis Bacardi's going to check in, a 5'10 junior or senior guard. Number 5, the homecoming king, a talented golfer for the Mustang squad. Just an all-around good kid if you know him. Mustangs need somebody to inbound the basketball here. 2:09 left in the broadcast. It's 66-43 West Hancock lead. They're going to claim their first win of the West Hancock tournament. This is a round-robin format with 4 teams participating. Brewer with the basketball. Needs to make his way to the left, but they are doing a very staunch job of trying to block his right hand from the dribble. Goes up for the dribble, no good. Titans now coming back off the turnover. This is Barnes now driving in. Barnes up with the right hand on the runner, and they say that'll be a blocking foul, and Barnes is going to go to the free throw line. 7th foul of the half against the Mustangs. It'll be a bonus situation all the rest of the way here. Excuse me, that's still just 6. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 7. Barnes is going to go to the cherry stripe. He's got 1 point on the evening, trying to make it 2 and 3. Second one's up and good. Checking in for West Hancock is number 44. That's Cooper Shaw, a 6-foot junior guard, along with number 24, Mason Stevenson. He's a junior forward. 67-43. We'll tell you about some final scoring and more on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Barnes comes up for the second one. No good. Goes by the way of McMillan. We will shut the stream down, and then we'll activate the next game. So step back after we're done here. Step back to our full channel page, and you'll find that link for Southeastern and Illini West, and we'll get it fired up in just a few minutes. Bacardi fired up a 3. It missed everything but the rim. Brewer tried to get it. He gets fouled on the reach over, and Brewer's going to go to the free throw line. Foul's going to go against the way of the Titans, and now Jacob Brewer's going to go to the free throw line. 5'9 junior guard looking for his first points of the evening. First one's up and good for Jacob Brewer, make it 67-44. So we'll shut this stream down. We'll bring you the next one coming up in a few minutes. We'll take a couple of minutes to reset our scoreboard and get everything ready, and you'll be able to watch the second game of the evening, Southeastern taking on Illini West. Second free throw, no good for Brewer. 1:30 left to go in this one. It's a 23-point lead for West Hancock. Cooper Shaw with it, drives around, gives it to Barnes on the weave offense. Barnes gets free, takes it up, and he's going to get one. Count it for Barnes, for Carter Barnes. 4 points on the night. He's going to go for the old-fashioned three-point play. Dominic Quinlan will check in. That's a junior guard, number 40 for the Titans offense. He'll come in as now Barnes is going to go try to get the three-point play here. It's 69-44 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Free throw's no good. Nobody's moving, and nobody realized what had happened. And the Mustangs got a little out of sorts there, thought there was a second free throw coming. They just kind of quietly tossed it out of bounds, and unfortunately that is a turnover for the Mustangs. 1:20 left to go here. It's 69-44 off the untimely turnover. McMillan gets his paws on it. Turnover for the Titans. Here comes Caspery. Caspery picks it up on the layup run. Ends up and good for Caleb Caspery. Count him for two more. Caspery's got 9 on his first basket of the evening. And it's 69-46. Bacardi's going to get the rebound here for the Mustangs on the missed three-point try for the Titans. He turns it over, though. Guys flying everywhere in the paint. And it's going to be a traveling violation as Bryce Varner got a little too headstrong there in the paint. 57 seconds left to go. We'll wrap it up here for you on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Caspery driving now down quickly with less than a minute to go here in the ball game. Kicks it now over to Bacardi. He thought about it. Now nice little pass from Bacardi into Caspery. Caspery trying to get a hold on it. He's caught under the basket. Right hand up and good for Caleb Caspery. 69-48 as Caspery now has 11 points on the evening. Varner's going to fire one up from the left wing. Bryce Varner knocks it down. A three-pointer for the sophomore makes it 72-48. 23 seconds left to go. Mustangs will get maybe one, maybe two more possessions here. As Bacardi's got it on the right wing. Look for Caspery, nothing there. Unity will come back and play Southeastern as McMillan gets two more in. First basket in a while for McMillan. Give him 18. Unity will come back and face the Southeastern Suns as the Varner boy will dribble this one out. West Hancock wins this one 72-50. You've reached the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. We'll break it down with final scoring and more coming up here in just a moment on Central Illinois Sports.
This is Alexis, nurse practitioner.
This is Dr. John Olson. He is the best neurosurgeon.
Well, I paid her to say that.
However.
Many of the patients that Alexis sees, we talk about that day, and we're able to collaborate real time on the patients.
Having another provider that's not a surgeon work with the surgeon, I think you get the best of both worlds. If you have any neck or back pain, come see us in the Spine Center.
Need to clean up that grease trap or septic tank? Voss Pumping is the crew for you. Rusty Voss has experience pumping grease traps and septic tanks since 2001. Licensed in Illinois, call Rusty at 217-936-2520 or 217-242-7599. Voss Pumping wishes all of the teams good luck in this week's Hancock County Tournament.
Titans are a 72-50 winner here tonight. Let's break down some final scoring for you. For the West Hancock Titans, number 10, Brian Gerhardt finishes up with 12 points. Gage Scott finishes up with 14. Alec Himes on a nice evening finishes up with 14 as well. Jacko finished with 12. Grothaus had 6 points for West Hancock. Siegfried finished with 3. Hurt finished with 4. Barnes finished with 4. And Varner finished with 3. On the other side, for the Unity Mustangs, Carter Caspery finished up with 6 points. 6 points also for Cody Schaefer. No points for Ryle Duke despite playing in the ballgame here this evening. Melvin McMillan, the high point man for Unity with 18 points. 2 points on the night for Gavin Koenig. Caleb Caspery finishes up with 11 points. 3 points on the night for Sawyer Allen. 2 points for Nick Maynard. 1 point for Ethan Voss and 1 point for Jacob Brewer. Unity comes back to play Southeastern on Wednesday night. West Hancock will take on Illini West in the early game. That should be a fun one as well. Hey, we're telling you right now, Route leads Payson Seymour 44-41 over at the Winchester Invitational Tournament. You can check that out for a few minutes while we're on the pregame show here. We're going to shut the stream down. We'll reset it for Southeastern taking on the Illini West Chargers. So come back to our main channel page. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes on Central Illinois Sports.